Alright, so here we go in Bahrain with Mr. Monaco as Pierre Gasly today, starting from 17th. With me here is Scotty. Hello Scotty.
Hey Jordy.
Lights are out and away we go. Gasly has a phenomenal start, already passing Raikkonen and Latifi right now. But can he get turn 1 properly? What do you think?
He stays out of trouble so far, but he will definitely lose some time while taking the outbound. Nevertheless, he already managed to overtake 2 more cars, so he split the team of Renault right in half. This might be interesting.
Monaco sandwiched himself between Ricciardo and Ocon, but he already reached Daniel on the straight. Can he beat the strong defense of the Honey Badger? As it seems so far, it's not gonna happen in this turn.
Yeah, and in fact he almost collided with Ocon. This is getting sloppy.
At least he survived the first crucial turns. He needs to focus on his pace. But how long do the tires need to adjust? We have a dry ground at medium temperatures. When do they will get enough friction to be raced at to the max? And there's a quick radio coming inbound.
That's a strong start. Well done.
Yeah, congratulations, Jordy. You just asked a question which everybody in the sport asks himself the entire time. I think that they should be good within the next 2 laps.
Alright, mister, I know everything. Let's watch Gasly's attack on Daniel Ricciardo. He's got the slipstream, he's got the speed. Can he do it? But there's Grosjean at the exit of turn 8. Gasly had to brake there. Now he activated his ERS. A new attempt for attacking Daniel. No, not enough. But kept his distance, kept it safe.
Unfortunately, he has to pay all these attacks with worsening his pace, meaning his tail will get closer to him since nobody sleeps in this race today. Otherwise, if he's playing his cards well now, he might get Daniel after the final turn on the long straight.
Would be good. He's trying it at every single turn now, doesn't he? Anyhow, this looks promising. He's going full throttle in there, heading right for Ricciardo, and it's a cake.
A cake with extra cream, since Grosjean seems to have trouble with avoiding being overtaken as well. He probably didn't even see Gasly in the mirrors.
Oh, that's getting tight. They're definitely touching each other, but no visible damages so far. He managed it well, I guess.
I'm sure he's very happy now to finally have some air to breathe again. The engine and the tires might think the same. Now he needs to focus on his pace, trying to get a clean lap to catch up to the McLaren in front, which he's doing quite well actually so far.
Yeah, except for the lockups literally 3 seconds ago. But of course you're right. Catching up is not only necessary to gain a position, it's also necessary to lose Daniel, who's currently catching up as well. Gasly might be under some pressure now, doesn't he?
It might be possible, but we should also not forget that Gasly drove for Red Bull with Verstappen as his teammate once. Well, as we know, it didn't go well as planned, but I'm sure he can handle some pressure nowadays. He's already right behind Sainz, but unfortunately, he still struggles a bit with being stuck behind traffic. This turn didn't go so well. Definitely underestimated the speed there, and Ricciardo is watching him from a safe distance, which is getting closer and closer. He needs to regain his clear mind, otherwise he won't be able to catch up and lose Renault behind him. I think one of Monaco's mistakes is trying to overtake at every single turn. If he misses in 4 out of 5 times, he might overtake one opponent, who then lost so much speed while defending his position that Monaco needs much more time to catch up to the rest of the grid in front. For example, this very specific attack right now.
Yeah, that was risky indeed.
So risky, it would have never worked, and now Ricciardo is now catching up so good that he's already within DRS range, which is gonna be enabled in the next lap.
Okay, DRS is now available.
Speaking of which, Gasly needs to be within DRS of Sainz as well, otherwise he might get a problem with Daniel, who's watching him struggling since lap 1. We are at turn 3, the next DRS zone is incoming, the time says he can open his wing, let's see for sure. Yes, he can.
Luckily for him, if he wants to make some more progress in this race, he needs to get rid of his lockups while optimizing his pace. He can definitely do better, especially after showing such a great performance in free practice.
And I'm sure he can, Jordy. He's already within the exhaust smell range of Sainz. As you already said, he just needs to keep his lap clean and overtake only at spots with the best chances of success. So in my view, if he nails turn 9 and 10, he might get Sainz on the straight.
So let's see if you're right for once. Gasly got the turns quite well, opening the wing, full throttle and attack on Sainz. Can he get Magnussen as well?
He surely can, but can he also save his position on turn 11? Getting tight again, but he managed it. Up you go the ranks.
He started at 17, currently being at position 9 now. Quite a good job so far. Do you think there's more in it for him today?
Well, depends on his new pace after the last overtake. His times look good so far. He improved himself in sector 1 and 2. Let's see what he will get for the last sector. We are also about entering lap 4, meaning 2 more final laps until we see the checkered flag.
But first let's check his final sector time. The recent lap was not his cleanest, but he should see an improvement there.
He improved himself real good.
I think we can see an improvement here.
Yes. So it looks like he found his pace, but he still misses 1.7 seconds to Stroll ahead. And we are now on lap 4. I would say game is on, isn't it?
The game most definitely is on, Scotty, but the distance increased so much in the meantime. If Monaco wants to gain another position, no more mistakes shall be allowed in the session. Maybe we should take a quick look at his pace, shall we?
Yeah, let's go for it.
His last turns look good so far, but this one, well, lost his focus a bit actually. Also here, a little too far to the left. Oh,
What did he do there?
unnecessary.
He had so much space.
Totally unnecessary.
Luckily, he didn't got a time penalty for that. I thought he wants to catch Stroll, not to start collecting penalties.
Yeah, I think that actually might be the pressure. We're already in the middle of lap 4 and he still misses almost 2 seconds to Stroll while having Sainz behind him. He wants to make some progress, but he still struggles so much with his pace.
Which I cannot truly understand, to be honest. There's no traffic in front of him, there's no traffic right behind him, so how calm does he need the situation to be to race freely?
Well, let's get not too hard on him, shall we? He's finally building up some pace. I mean, look how he takes all the curves to the edges.
Come on, we need to get past.
The game is on.
Now the game truly is on, as we just heard via Gasly's radio. The team wants him to push as hard as he can. They want Stroll's position.
Which is definitely not gonna help him in terms of pressure, I guess.
Certainly not.
Monaco is aiming for turn 15 now, while currently being 1.1 seconds behind Stroll. Can he get within the DRS range in time?
Missed it, which is gonna cost him crucial seconds.
Now he has to give everything if he still wants to reach and overtake Stroll before the checkered flag. We just entered the final lap here in Bahrain.
Well, I might be wrong, but he seems to struggle with his tires. No, he definitely struggles with his tires. Are they done yet due to his bad pace?
Not sure, but what I know is that Gasly loses his tail while at least maintaining distance to Stroll ahead. Anyhow, he needs to push harder now.
As far as I can tell, his pace improved a bit during the last few turns, so there still is hope for the mission, but he needs to focus until the very end from now on if he wants to overtake Stroll. There is just no other way to say it.
I hate to admit it, but I have to agree with you. He already gained distance to his frontman again. He just seems to be stuck right in the middle between P8 and 10, so he has to use everything of energy and rich fuel which is still left in his AlphaTauri and go for it 100%.
But he's running out of time quickly, and as it seems, his battery is almost empty as well. Since he's currently charging it, this might end in the head-to-head final.
Which seems to happen right about now. Monaco is catching up, already attacking Stroll from the right.
This is gonna get close.
Missed some slipstream there, but very good choice to go for the left. Now being on the outbound for the last final turn.
Who brakes first? And it's Stroll.
He did it.
Gasly actually managed
What
it.
a performance.
Unbelievable job. Unbelievable
From
indeed.
P17 to P8, now aiming for Vettel, but well, it was worth a shot.
That's the end of the race. We'll see you in Parc Fermé.
Yeah, it truly was.
What a sprint. But Monaco has still a long way to go to fully optimize his racing.
Nevertheless, he became driver of the day.
That's true, and in my view, he totally deserved it. Anyhow, he might achieve much more if he starts to focus on his pace, which is so crucial for his lead to success.
I share this opinion with you, but this is just the beginning, and I'm sure there are enough remaining tracks out there to improve himself.